Well, good morning. Hello, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Facebook group. Good morning and happy Thursday. I am excited to be with you this morning live. And if you are seeing the title that I posted for this live, it's that online business owners and workers should adopt this mantra every day. This mantra that I'm going to share with you, or motto, or catchphrase. I call it a catchphrase, but maybe it's a mantra. Anyway, I'm excited to be with you live. If you are joining me live in my Facebook group, Limitless Business Online, I am going to drop a um, link over there, because if you want to leave a comment, then I won't see it unless you use this link. So to comment, uh, let's see, use this link first. Oh, goodness, that didn't work. Hold on one second. Let me get that link. And this will make it possible for me to see who you are and that you are joining me live. So let me post that in the group. Okay, there we go. So if you're joining me on Facebook, on the Facebook group, Limitless Business Online, then use that link that I just posted there. If you're on my Facebook page or you're on YouTube, then you can comment directly within the platform and I'll be able to see that. And if you're here with me on Instagram, then you can leave a comment and I'll be able to see it coming through the feed. So, got all of that tech worked out and I'm looking to make sure I'm live. Yay. Okay, I can see I'm live in the Facebook group, and 2 minutes have already gone by, so I'm going to jump right into it. Hello, I'm Tracy, and I'm so glad you're here with me, or watching the replay, or listening to the podcast. No matter how you're joining me, welcome and hello. So today I want to share with you one of my catchphrases that I say to myself all the time, and maybe it will be helpful for you in your daily work, either as an online business owner or as a virtual assistant or someone who wants to work online and you're just exploring. So I've used this phrase all my life, and just recently it's kind of come back to the forefront of my mind as something that I say regularly. So I wanted to share it with you. I already mentioned commenting if you're here live, joining me or watching the replay. Of course, leave a comment. Let me know where you're joining from. That's the easiest comment to leave. And I love knowing where you're joining from, where you're listening from, watching from. It's just the most exciting part of online business, in my opinion, that I can connect with people all over the world. It's truly limitless where where we can all be from and still connect. So I'm Tracy, founder of Limitless Business Online, and I help people who want to work in a flexible and unique way, either as an online business owner or an exceptional virtual assistant, to pursue their life's current passions and live life around work instead of work dictating or running their life. I want to help people have time freedom, location freedom, and financial independence. I want to help you have that, and I want that for myself. So I do this by teaching people to become exceptional virtual assistants in an online program. It's going to be starting in May this year, 2024, the VA Pathway Program. And that's coming out. And I also help online business owners with systems, strategies, and operational support in group masterminds, one-to-one help, and as an online business management professional when there is space available in my schedule. So thanks for joining me. It's your turn. If you're joining me live or watching the replay, let me know where you're from and what is your work in online business. Do you already work in online business, or do you hope to work in online business? I'd love to hear from you. So today, let's talk about one of my favorite catchphrases. This is something that really helps me day to day. And maybe it could be known as a catchphrase, a motto, a mindset phrase, whatever you want to call it. But this is it: find a way, make a way. So I love that phrase, find a way, make a way. My husband will tell you I have other catchphrases that I use from day to day and time to time. But this one, and most of them all rhyme. They all kind of have like a little catchy tune. They rhyme a little bit. But this one today that I want to share with you is find a way, make a way. So, when one thing I'm going to share a few points with you about this phrase and some examples. One thing I want to mention is that when you're working online, you can almost always find a way to make something work. There's almost always a way. Find a way, make a way. So I love this phrase. Maybe you've heard something similar from someone like Marie Forleo, who I absolutely love and have learned from. Marie Forleo's book is called Everything is Figure Outable. Let's see, can you see that? Here it is on Instagram. And then here it is for the groups and YouTube. Everything is Figure Outable by Marie Forleo. I love that book. And it's so true. Everything really is figure outable. Find a way, make a way. So some examples of how I've seen find a way, make a way play out in my life. The first example I wanted to share with you is from back in college. Before I even really had this mindset or this mantra, I remember I would be working on a project, or I had a paper due or something was due, and there was like a really tight deadline. And I can even visually remember like being in my apartment and sitting at my desk, or we had a house my sophomore year that I lived in. And I can remember sitting there at that desk and thinking, how in the world am I going to get this done? How in the world am I going to finish this project? Um, and I would sometimes think, there's no way I'm going to finish this. And then you just do it, right? You just do. I'd finish the project and I'd think, wow, there's always a way. It works out somehow, some way. You find a way, make a way. I think back to when I had my children. I had 3 babies in 3 years, and that was a lot. There were some very hard days for sure. Um, and people would sometimes ask me, how do you do this? And I would sometimes think, you just do what you have to do. You just you just do it. But now I look back and I realize I was living find a way, make a way. You just find a way, make a way, and do what you have to do. Maybe you can relate to this example, because if you're like me, you probably have unexpected bills come up. So in finances, I see find a way, make a way play out all the time. Bills come up, cars break down. We currently have 2 cars at the mechanic. And I found there's always a way to make things work, to like stretch the dollar. You can always find a way, make a way for a solution. It's always in there somewhere. And there have been many, many times when I didn't know how we would pay a bill, or how we would get by. And here I am. We're still here. We're still chugging along, doing the best that we can. Find a way, make a way. And when you work online, you're going to use software. That's what online business is built on, is just different softwares. Hello, Instagram, Facebook, and so on. And I have found in all the different software platforms that I have used over the last 12 years or more, that there's always find a way, make a way solutions. So when the software is not doing what you want, or you can't, get your landing page to look just right, there's always a way you can work around. And this is a big area where I see find a way, make a way play out regularly, pretty much daily. There's always a solution. And one example might be, I actually wrote this down when I was thinking about today's topic, was when I was using a particular software platform. I was using it to create an assessment, create like an exam. And I wanted the platform to send emails to people when they complete the assessment. So I thought I would be setting up that email in the assessment settings. But then I realized I needed more detail than what was available through the assessment function. And I wanted more capabilities for the sending of the email. So I set it up through the email campaigns and used like a little trigger. So I had to find a way, make a way to get the system to do what I wanted. And that's what you do in online business as a VA or an online business owner. That's what we do. Maybe if you're trying to create a landing page and you have a sign up form on the landing page and you want it to connect to your email service provider, but they don't naturally integrate, you find a way, make a way. There's always a way. You just have to find it. And that's what I really enjoy in online business is figuring out, everything is figure outable. So figuring out those solutions. So sometimes people say, well, I don't naturally have that mindset. I don't naturally um, figure out puzzles and solutions in that way. So how can I do this? How can you find a way, make a way if it doesn't come naturally to you? Well, number one, I would say lean into your creativity. We're all born to be creative. It's in your DNA because we are all formed in God's image. He's creative. Look at a sunset, look at a sunrise. God is creative and you are created in his image. When you're stuck, reverse the mindset from I'm so stuck, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll never make it. I don't know how we're going to solve this problem. Change that mindset to find a way, make a way. Find a way, make a way. We will figure it out. Everything is figure outable. Thanks, Marie Forleo. And start brainstorming what comes to mind. So that's my first suggestion. Lean into creativity and recognize that there will be a solution. And then that leads me into prayer. I am a follower of Jesus, and I know God will help me figure it out. Holy Spirit guides and leads and will give ideas. I remember when I first started, I first left like a job at an office. And it was because I sensed God saying, be available to my kids. And so I remember when I first did that and thinking, okay, now how do I do meal plans? How do I do some of the homemaking type things that I, envisioned doing? And all of a sudden, all these resources became available because I prayed about it and I asked God, okay, you said be available. What do I need to change or do? And I had so many resources available. So I would say pray, go to prayer. It's a great way to, it's a great tool to, use, talk to God and find a way, make a way through prayer. And then the third suggestion, if find a way, make a way doesn't come naturally to you, then I would say let others help you. If you find it doesn't come naturally or you're not able to find a way, make a way, and you're really truly stuck, then reach out to others, maybe in a Facebook group. So, I'm in several groups for, like, for example, the software I use. Lots of people asking for solutions there. I'm in Facebook groups for virtual assistants and online business owners, and we're all offering suggestions to help people find a way, make a way. So that's a great place. Ask a friend. I have a friend that I meet with every week, and we give each other ideas and suggestions on problems or challenges that we might be going through. So, reach out to a friend and get their input in what you might be able to do to find a way, make a way. Maybe you get a mentor or join a program. So this is my shameless plug um, to, help. If you aren't able to figure out a solution to an online business problem or you want to work online, call in for reinforcements. Send an SOS, so to speak. So for online business owners, I offer SOS sessions where we dive into systems, strategies, and operational support for your business. So maybe it's you want me to audit what you have in place and give suggestions for what needs to be created or implemented. Maybe you need some strategies for sales, marketing, or utilizing your software better. Um, Operations, helping you to dial in project management or creating SOPs so that people can come into your business and help. So if you need an SOS session, I'm here for you. Or if you are wanting to work online and looking for a way to live your life's current passion, I can help you become an exceptional virtual assistant. I can help you become an exceptional virtual assistant with the program coming out in May. So, that's one other way that you can cultivate, find a way, make a way mindset is through mentors and programs, courses, or trainings to help you find a way, make a way. And then my last suggestion would be try something. So, find a way, make a way happens. That mindset comes true when you take action, try something. So, Marie Forleo, author of Everything is Figure Outable, she says clarity comes from action. So, take action and evaluate. Is it working, whatever you're trying? Or do you need to find a new way? Find a new way, make a new way. So I would say try something and evaluate. Clarity comes from action. Thank goodness for Google and YouTube, right? Those have both helped us to find a way, make a way. If you're working on your car or you're doing a project, there's most definitely somebody in the world who has found a way, made a way, and they've posted it on YouTube. So use Google and YouTube when you need to as well. I hope you'll adopt the mantra, find a way, make a way in your life too. And whatever problems or situations arise, just know you can find a way, make a way. So from here, I invite you to comment. If you're joining me live or watching the replay, you can always comment or send me a DM if there's a situation you think I might be able to help you with. If I can help you find a way, make a way, I would be happy to do that. So feel free to send me a DM and let me know how I might be able to help. And then you can also comment, if you want to have others chime in to help as well. Thank you for joining me here live or watching, reading, or listening to the replay. I am so grateful for you and I'm glad you're here. So for now, I'm going to sign off with goodbye and I'll see you next week. And let's go find a way, make a way today. Thanks for being here.